So this is my homelessness routine bag. As you can see, this is homelessness here. This is 15 years of. This is going to be the audio that I will put in the beginning of the whatsoever audio of 4 hours plus that I've used to warn you, told you a lot of things that you must use to know that I'm more than aware of what you have been doing to me. When I was not aware, you did not prevail. Talk less of now that I'm aware that if you fuck around, you are going to find out. Whether you're in your political, religious, traditional bullshit group, your Arab, Amanda, Lesbuda, Anna, Didla, Child Marias, Child Forecast terrorist group, your Christians and Muslim top chatters that fuck children and marry children's group, your unbelievers group, your entertainment industry group. I don't give a fuck about anything you are calculating. I know you calculate all these colors around me. Your bloodline and your offsprings will be used for the lies that you think you can put on my head for these pedophile games that you all play, that you have been using me for the past 10. Israel no fuck kita. No fuck kita. Ukita libesi yo ken negide. Yeah, a pussy fly. So I'm just talking and making this what do they call it? Because I'm here, I just left the library where pedophiles were talking, men and women, because it's the female one that gives me more joy. And I'm glad that every day, especially on your social media where you validate yourself, there are a lot of females there that are whooping the asses of these females, that are smear campaigns, that are enablers, that are, what do they call them? Cohorts, like the lesbians with herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis to these pedophile men, or that are their pimp that go around. See, today has just been a wow the entire day. So when I came outside, let me just start from here, yeah? When I came outside today to this particular small place where I usually come in the morning when I leave the homeless shelter, because we close by 7 o'clock at the homeless shelter, yeah? And I want you to know, when you see me coming and you are opening your door, like that perverted, terroristic, Ogboni Sekita Ogboni Sibieka, terroristic child marrying perverts, because I don't know what you think I, Adora, want to have to do with a terrorist and a child marrier. 2. See, the pedo fantasies and the illusions and the infatuations that you people are building in your head, you will be calculating what I eat, drink, and wear. Like I was just saying to myself, why sitting down here? I've never done this to any of you. Oh, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. My question is, did I join them to do it to any of you? You answer yourselves. See, I've told you people, I knew when they did this whole thing, to every aunties that I had while growing up all my life, and then all you useless bastard celebrities. See, I hate you people. Even if I still listen to some of your songs, like I listened to a couple of songs today, did you see me listen to any black person song? Any song that a black person was featured in, I jump all of them. See, I want to let these black people know, for you to be the ancestors of this earth, and you belittle your useless selves. When I'm done dealing with you, you will think it's a joke. It's already 2 years, In the beginning, you were making mouth, especially the Nigerians. You make mouth, you will block everybody and unblock by yourself. You don't even have mind. You will still come back to this Nigeria is your motherland. How can somebody go abroad? You will never ever want. The days when I wanted to come back, when it was hurting me that I couldn't come back, is gone. Because the moment I realized that there was you people and all your black bastard people on this earth, with your Wakandaism, Afroism, Blackism, Black Life Matters, and my own life don't matter to you. You think your black lives will matter. When I came to find out that you have joined your white Arabic and Asiatic colonial masters to make sure that for 15 years, I was not only raped, like you raped me above 13 times in your Africa, you also joined them to make sure I was under financial abuse, like you are still joining them to this very moment that I'm on the streets. I'm homeless. I'm jobless, unhired, because I refuse to give my own life that belonged to me, that none of you helped me to survive for the past 30 years on the surface of this earth. You will say, if I don't, you sent people, all of you put together into this pedophile shit that you call pandemic, or your manipulative pedo stalking, raping, stalker, liar bullshit, to come and tell me that unless I agree for somebody, I will not find a job. See, you see this Malmo, you see this city called Malmo, you see this Scandinavian land, this cold part that I'm in, my happiness, this divine happiness, I finally structured here and got here 100%. It started in Germany. I've never liked any of those your hot part of Europe. Like I never liked your Africa. Like I've always liked this cold part. See, me, I'm telling your colonial masters, white, Arabic, and Asiatic, to be going back to your Africa to learn the root. Maybe if they go, if everybody on this earth that were born in this Western world, they are able to come down to that your Africa, maybe they will be the one that will have sense to really, really have the real ancestral sense of where the root of humanity really come from. Because since you blacks that are the ancestors of this earth, with all your FBI, CIA, NSA, ISA in your America, your Wakanda, Blackism, Afroism, activism, blank patterism, bullshit that all of you practice, you all are still this dumb that you still reduce yourself. You join everybody blacks on this earth to give yourself to your white, Arabic, Asiatic, colonial masters that your ancestors do. Maybe, because me, I'm seeing a lot of these ancestor white children, the way they behave, the way they would like to behave. A lot of times they can't. I will go back to the beginning of this story. I just want to get here first. A lot of your colonial ancestors have seen their character. If a lot of them really want to act the way they are supposed to act, you blacks, you will call them cultural appropriators. Like when you see them wear African clothes, like when you see them sing rap music or jazz or soul music, or when you see them do wear any African hairstyle. Cultural appropriation, or maybe they talk like an African cultural appropriation. You are not ashamed of yourself. The people that your ancestors do. I've seen since I was a child, I see a lot of white people. They have so much blackness in them that the fear of being called cultural appropriators will make them not to behave that way. Not only them, then their own colonial white, Arabic, and Asiatic parents and families too still have hands in this. Because all of you human race, you are your problem. Me, I'm glad I'm not of your human race, so I'm just on this earth. And I will continue to live like a civil person to whosoever is polite outside my boundary for life. No, but see, if anybody ever enters my personal space, may I not die well. You say you are a predator, you say you are a stalker, you say you are a manipulator, you say you are part of this pedophile gang, where you people use even maribu, juju, voodoo, or your white power, technological 5G, and everything to manipulate people. You say you are into this shit. Come and use it to change my mind. It's 2 years already. It's already 2 years. I have seen a lot of this, your colonial children, I will just look at them, their character, their energy. They have so much blackness in them, but they can't. Because you black will either be there crying colonial, culturally appropriating you, or their own colonial white, Arabic, and Asiatic parents or family, or people will tell them, oh, you act too black to be white. Or you blacks are telling them, you act too black to be. You are you humans, you are your own problem now. I've told you over and over again. Either the black ones, the ancestors that don't know their life left on their right, that are supposed to be ancestors, will be the one to criticize them and call them cultural appropriators, or their own white, Arabic, and Asiatic bloodline will be the one telling them that you can't be acting like that. That is a black person character. You can't sing that kind of song. Those are black people's songs. You can't dress like that. Those are the way black people dress. You can't wear that hairstyle. That is a black person's hairstyle. It's from both sides. But I'm talking now, one more run. Mamone, dejected, rejected, adult baby, foolish man. Say Homer. Whatsoever you use it to me, I don't give a fuck. Whether you call me grandmama, anything you call me, I don't give a fuck. As you see, this is my precious piece of mind that I found in this piece of my land called Scandinavian land. Nobody is coming here too. There are people respecting my boundaries now. They respect the fact that they know I've survived your human race too much, that you don't merit to be in my life, that they know that I merit to enjoy my peace of mind by myself. They are respecting it outside my boundary politely. The rest of you must align. Look, I'm talking one bombo, clatty, useless idiot there is doing a Oma. Like I was saying, if you blacks are there, joining them to be using me, my mental health, my life, that for the entire time I have been in this Europe now, 15 years I am on financial abuse, on top of above 30 times rape, sexual abuses and assaults, that you started in your Africa, where I was raped above 30 times, with being born with diamond, not silver spoon or diamond, silver, golden spoon together, but I also hit poverty to the highest beam that you can ever imagine. If you people want to say you have seen riches before me, I have been there. When you say highest level of privilege, it is me in person. I was not a privileged child. I am privileged in person. If in case you want to know, so if this is why I tell these dusty, crusty strangers roaming everywhere that if your born pussy begin to Obama, Trump, and your mosque, put together 1 trillion times, cannot talk to the shadow of my shit, cannot impress the shadow of my shit. Who are they? Who the fuck are they? There is nothing anybody has that I, Adora, have not seen abundantly of. You can't impress me. You can't buy my truth. You can't buy my love. You can't buy my heart. You can't buy my blessing. You can't buy my grace. You can't buy my divineness. You can't buy my independenceness. You can't buy my perfection. You can't buy my no. It is a no for eternity. Politeness is non-likeness. It must be reciprocated politely outside my boundary. I've given you human race 30 years. It's not enough for what? Are you oxygen for me to survive? Am I your miserable mothers? I look at this colonial, they call this white, Arabic, and Asiatic like you classify your human race, because it's always the people before you that classify everybody to white, Arabic, and Asiatic. So I will be calling you what you are. This colonial, white, Arabic, and Asiatic. I am telling them to go and ask you blacks that used to be in my life and all the friends of all races, because there is no country on this earth. It will be difficult for me to call countries on this earth I never had friends from. I always tell them to go back to you, these useless crank strangers, these empty vessels, this non-entity, this rejected, dejected mammons, this childhood divorce trauma, separation trauma, childhood abandonment issue, rape issue, sexual abusive issue, rejection, dejection issue, walking everywhere, caught strangers. I'm telling them all the time to go and ask you useless so-called family members and so-called friends that used to be in my past. See, I left all of you in the past. Me, I'm telling them always, go and ask them. Since the last time you people were able to talk to me, you can never. They block my page all the time. Anytime I reopen another page, you people follow me, I will block you back. And if you remember from the beginning, I was warning all of you. I warned all of you from the beginning. I said, if you continue like this, if I block you, I will never ever unblock you. You were laughing, especially you Nigerians. you block people and unblock people. You never have mind. You block, you unblock by yourself. You block and you block by yourself. You don't have mind. You will still come to Africa whether you like it or not. It's your motherland. When you are depressed and unhappy in Europe, you come to motherland. Everything will heal. Ogun will kill all of you. I will speak all the languages I know for you. Calamity and agony na poverty na trench land wacho chuno libe siunu or maybe siunu or gwali siunu ebeni una go die useless inside that una trench land where your useless traditional religious political black leaders like all the black leaders of all categories on this earth. They go to fuck children in mansions. Idiot, with your white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters. Inside trench, there villas inside trench, Lamborghini inside trench, Ferrari inside trench, Rolls Royce inside trench, Maybach inside trench, houses that they see inside that your trench. If they come to this Europe, they don't see it. Yet you are all the idiots joining them to practice pedophilia, where they use people's sanity, turn people's life upside down, useless people's mental health, make them homeless, jobless. Then you will now pack predators to go and be stalking these people innocent life and say, I want to be there for you. I know you are passing through a lot. I see you are homeless. It's a lie. They've gone to inquire about you from these so-called ex-family members, from these so-called friends, or people that used to know you in the past, to come and manipulate their narcissistic, rejected lives into your fucking space. So me, I'm just telling this colonial, white, Arabic, and Asiatic rejected idiots that, first of all, I was not born here. I don't know them. I'm in my 30s. I've never seen any of their faces. I was not even born here for them to be having the audacity to think, because all of you are practicing worldwide pedophilia of stalking manipulation, where you make people homeless, jobless, and then you pack stalker predators into their life, that whether they like it or not, I don't know them. I tell them to come and be asking you so-called useless, rejected, past, in my past family members and friends. You can never come near me again. See, I've seen you in hallways, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. I will never unsee you. Just like I will never unsee your entire human race for what you have done to me. I'm carrying above 30 times rape, sexual abuses, and assaults. From who? Men, women, white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks. I am very, very happy to continuously tell them to go and be asking you people that were making your mouth, you block and unblock people. Hello, how is the blocking going? Since I block you people now, how are you? You are no longer in my life. We don't talk. See, I'm enjoying my space. I've wanted this since I was a child now. You people know me. I tell this motherfucker to come and ask you. The people that really know me, I've been popular. I've been a celeb since I was a child. Now them, they rush me. I close from school. I have 7 different families, uncles and aunties, neighbors, everybody, drivers want to take me home. Sometimes I will have to escape and fly the window and go home by myself. Walk journey of like almost 1 hour to the toll gate just to take my bus and go home by myself. Then we go home and ask my parents, we didn't see Adora after school. She's inside the house already. She has eaten, she has bathed, she has washed plates, she has done everything. They will be shocked. I'm talking nursery school. Baby, I've been doing this since I was a child. I love my company a lot. I love myself a lot. I love talking to myself. When I walk in the bush, I talk to myself. I enjoy my talk instead of your gossip that you gossip your fellow human beings. You talk about yourself evil. I watch how you people treat yourselves. Your entire human race, you will enter a supermarket, somebody will be sitting in front of the supermarket. You, all of you, I watch you since I was a child. I watch how you treat your fellow. You don't give a fuck about yourself, talk less of other people. This is what I'm telling the young generation to not bet. Because they betting is means now you want to make cough come. I don't know why I'm coughing. This is this is what I'm telling younger generations not to bet for you people, especially those of you involved in this pedophilia, because you think maybe if you don't bet, because there are some of you that you think what? Nasilima, don't put video in my face, so don't video me. So there are some of you that think you are not going to give birth. I'm not your mommy. I don't have candy for babies. Don't come near me. I'm not your mom. Adult babies, stupid Gen Z. When your adults are insulting you on social media, you can't say anything. No. I'm the one always defending you. Don't come and do that near me. Don't try it. Don't go there. Just go ahead, bravo. Go over there. Just move. Stupid fools. When these are the Gen Z I'm telling you about, that if you bet, their children will be the one disturbing your bloodlines. When these stupid adults, you foolish adults of this earth, you are there saying, the children of this earth, in our time it was not. Shut the fuck up. This pedophilia has always been around. You damage these children that I joined you bastards to bring up. I never had a childhood for 30 years joining you to bring up children I did not bet. You people, you destroy this earth for these children. Nobody on this earth called a child created your social media, created your TikTok, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. Nobody created your 5G. Nobody created your GG. Nobody created your computers. None of these children created your computers, your phones, your nothing, your iPad. You have done before these children. You created all. I was joining you people. You were doing doggy and missionary. I was joining you to suffer what you were making me pass through, rape, abuses, and assault. Why also helping you to take care of these children? Now I'm watching you destroy children I joined you to bring up in front of me. I am watching you destroy the children I gave my services to, my heart, to join you to bring up. You are destroying them in front of me. You think it's me that you are doing? You are doing yourselves. This is why I'm telling those of them that are not yet intoxicated and chronically damaged to disintoxicate themselves. To walk and be independent on time. When they have their own job on time, since your pedo-born pussy brigade Obama, Trump, your white, Arabic, Asiatic, black, traditional, religious, political leaders, they are sitting on the wealth of all this earth. You're putting your Biden, all your billionaires and millionaires, even in working industry, they are sitting on the wealth that Mother Nature gave all of us. Me, I am telling your little Gen Zs now, the little ones under them that are not yet chronically damaged and intoxicated, because the ones that are chronically gone, they will end up woefully like the rest of you adults. It's none of my business. I don't give a fuck. There are people like me that didn't bet. You that fuck and do doggy and missionary, you will put up the same energy to hide yourself and die with your fucking responsibilities. There are people like me who have been taking care of other people's children that they did not bet. Now they want to enjoy their independence. You are all uncomfortable. You will die uncomfortable. Echi gozo. Echi gakwa ozo. Go and open your legs again. Then when you feel, especially you women, especially you black women, when you finish betting these low self-esteem men, these miserable men, these mammons, this misery looking for companies, these ballless men, these not men enough, when you are done breeding them, when they are children, you carry them like eggs. When they grow up to a stage, you abandon them, you go to your group of stupid women, feminism. Women supporting women, you will not support your sons to grow up the right way, to be independent, to be man enough, so that tomorrow they will not be going around predating innocent women like me, predating celibate women like me, predating single women like me that are self-validating, independent. They will go around. This is why they came around like bitches. I've told you. Your generational sons of this earth, whether you like it or not, you women of this earth, you are the generational useless, sick, crank, shameless mothers of this earth. You don't have sense. Since I was a child, when my uncle called you people fish brain, I never ever disputed, oh, they are not fish brain. I say yes, but I'm not one of them. Because for my entire 30 years, you have proved to me that you are exactly what these not men enough sons of yours call you their mothers. Women are fish brain. Imagine a man that can't carry another entity inside of him. Imagine a man that the only thing they give in producing another human being is sperm. Calling women fish brain. Imagine a man that cannot exist without a woman's presence. See, let me tell you, even a gay man, a gay macho man, a gay that is macho, cannot go with a macho gay. He must look for the feminine energy. They're always looking of that their mother's energy that their mother refused to give them. This is why for men to be complete, they are all around looking for women. It's not really because they need this woman or they love this woman. A lot of them are DL in the closets. They have wives and children, like your imams, your pastors, your political, your traditional leaders. They have wives and children in the houses, but they fuck trances, they fuck gay. They sponsor your LGBT communities as well. In the daytime, they discriminate them. In the night, they are their sugar daddies and their private sponsor, DLs in the closet with wives and children in the houses. A lot of these men don't really need women. They love men yansh. They love their fellow men. They are all pussy men. Because you women, your own is to open your smelly pussy. You fuck, you bet. You will not train them and give them the maximum independency they need. This is why when they grow to a certain stage, you will not claim they are not grown, they are not men enough. You throw them to one corner, you go to your group of stupid fish brain women and go and be doing women empowerment, rubbish, feminism, and then the sons, they are roaming around looking for second mommy, all in the name of relationship. The sons that you breeded and threw away as useless grown-up adult baby men, adults with 2 years old baby sense, they will be roaming around looking for the remaining part that you, their mothers, forgot to put in them. The independency you forgot to put in them, they will go and be looking for that continuous mammon, babysitter from other women like me that are independent. They will go and be forcing themselves, predating, stalking, manipulating their useless, rejected mammon self, not men enough, abandoned issue self, into the spaces of peaceful people like us. Our peace of mind must be respected. Our celibacy, our chastity. Let me just be talking for myself first of all. My celibacy, my child freeness, my pet freeness, my friend freeness must be respected. The only people me I'm dealing with as I'm here are old people that are closer to their graves, because your adult people or everybody have experienced, you know, I don't want your problem anymore. When I finish my 8-hour job, when you people will decide to release my jobs for me, because you say if I don't agree for anybody, I will continue to be on this routine of homelessness and joblessness. A whole me, human beings that can't give me oxygen. I want to see any of you bastards that can give me oxygen, because these men that you women are enabling in this pedophilia, joining to practice this pedophilia, they created this bullshit. When you don't give them the right tools to become men and independent enough, they came together like bitches many decades ago to create this pandemic, this pedophilia called pandemic. Because what? They want to capture women. They want to take independent women, break them to pieces, because they are weaklings, they have low self-esteem, they have inferiority complex, so they need women to be at their lowest. They need to break women into pieces. They need to break you useless women, their mothers, their sisters, their aunties, that abandon them, that don't give them the right tools to be men enough, to be men that are independent enough. So they came together to create this pedophilia, because you useless women, you think you are wise. If you learn to close your pussy a long time ago, we will have less of the problem we are having on this earth. When I hear you people, I even just now on social media, I liked what they said on the post. Then I looked at the person that posted it. It was about feminism. I removed the like. You cannot be preaching. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed as a woman to be talking feminism? You tell me what it means. It's like men celebrating masculinism. It's like men celebrating masculinism. What do you? Yes, feminism. To me, I don't give a fuck about what you people say, because me, I've been raped by men and by women. The above 30 times rape I'm carrying on this earth, from white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks, it's from men and women. I have defended a child when I was a child. I have defended a child being raped by a man, the same way I have defended a child being raped by a woman when I was a child as well. I have seen both sides of you. You can't be coming and be saying, even inside this pedophilia, there are a lot of men that are victims of some gay men. There are a lot of men that are also victims of women. Look at Cher. Look at Cher. As big as she is, she's 76 or 78 years old, going together with a 30-something years old boy. Is that not pedophilia? It's the same, this bullshit now. Everybody pretending, acting like they don't know what is happening. Everybody, because you say they did it to everybody. This is why I'm asking you people, did I do it to you people? When they did it to everybody on this earth that are now slaves to the philosophy of their fellow human being, all of you agreeing to this, all of you watching and pretending, you are all slaves to this philosophy, mechanized by human beings that have blood in their veins like you, that cannot give you oxygen. You are all pretenders. But when it was Celine Dion's turn, Celine Dion also married somebody that was already in his 50s while she was 12 years old. So that man practically sexually groomed Celine Dion, all in the name of manager, and eventually married her when she became 18. The whole world was watching equally. So when a man that is older than a woman marries a little girl that is old enough to be his granddaughter or great-granddaughter, you people call it pedophilia. But when Cher did it, nobody's calling it pedophilia. This was what people were trying to push into my space. I remember one time in the club, in one, I don't know whether it's Berlin club, but one small boy was coming around me. I don't know whether people use something to turn my head. See, you human beings, you are so evil, especially you women. I have a problem with you. You see, you know me now. You cannot be coming around. Look at these little boys now that came here. On a normal day, when I see young boys, I sit down, they go and ask. I have children I brought up with my hand. When I'm talking to them, they stand up while I'm addressing them. Children. I have skateboarders. When back in the days, go and ask everywhere. They know me. When I enter any office, they want to, it's not they will sit down. They can't sit. See, these things I'm saying, I'm not saying this part to be prideful, It's not, this one is not pride. I'm not trying to be proud about it. I'm just imagining how it used to be. And I never understood how respectful these kids, I pushed into positivity really, really well. I'm just here and I'm appreciating a lot of them with what I'm saying. When I enter any room, any office, or I see them sitting in a bar, they are drinking. They don't say, "Hey, Adora, why sitting down? Ciao, Adora," or "Hello, Adora," or "Sava, Adora." They don't sit down. They don't, "Hello, Adora." They don't sit down to talk to me. They stand up to greet me. I never understood what they were doing. Sometimes in my mind, I was like, but you can sit and greet me now. Which one is that? You standing up? You are just standing up to as if I'm your I don't know, king or queen. I never knew that the impact of positivity I planted in those children, that you people are destroying in front of me today. That you are destroying in front of me today was what was displaying through them. Anywhere they see me, even if they will stand up to greet me. And this is exactly what I do when I greet people as well, that are older than me. So I will be impacting your children positively. You will be using pedophilia, of stalking, predating, sexism, manipulation to be destroying the children that I'm helping people to take care of. No, this is, see, as long as we are brought into this junction, this is what I'm telling everybody that has not betted, don't bet. You are sufficient for yourself. You see this societal mental slavery that says you need a relationship of any kind. You need a child betting. You need a pet. You need a friend. You need a title. You need a degree. You need any useless fairy tale called religion or be in a political party or a traditional bullshit to be validated. Give the middle finger. You see all of these things I just mentioned. Human beings like you created every single one of it. You came to mix them on this earth. They are all fairy tale passed down from generations to generations. You don't know anything about what you are even practicing. Oh, they said our forefathers, they said your own philosophy. What is it? You don't have your own philosophy. Imagine I'm looking at all of you now. You are all Arab, Amanda, Les, Buddha, Anna, Diddler gangs, pedophile, stalker, rapists, molesters, narcissistic cranks, looking for strangers that don't know anything about you to impose your lives into. I'm looking at all of you. On one group, you have the ones that are the diddlers, that are predator stalkers, that go pretending to be on telephone, talking indirect bullshit talk. The one that touch their jaw all the time, or the part of the one they call saucy. Then you have the other group that are the microchipped ones, that without 5G, they cannot exist. And these two, without 5G telling them what they are thinking, everybody microchipped. These two groups controlled by who? Human beings like them. The entire philosophy controlling these two groups, with your many Arab, Amanda, Les, Buddha, Anna, all of them did inside these two groups. Human beings like you controlled, came together, mechanized, created this bullshit. They still control it today. Your fellow human beings that can't give you oxygen. So me, I'm just looking at all of you. I'm continuously going to be telling those that have ear, let them hear. You Gen Z, since your born pussy beget Obama, Trump, and your Musk, your political leaders, your traditional leaders, your religious pastors, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindus, etc., religious priests that fuck children in their religious places together in villas, both in your Africa and the diaspora, they are sitting on the wealth that Mother Nature gave all of us. Your job, you can't do them anything. Whether we all like it or not, their generations will sit on this wealth for eternity. I've asked even police people, I've asked workers, I have asked rich, I have asked poor people, please, have you ever heard any bomb blast that any governor, president, child, or sister died in? Everybody always look at me, silence first. They will think, they will say no. I've asked even this recent Ukraine and what do they call it? Putin Russia war, or the American war, like in Afghanistan, and you see this Afghan war. I've been suffering Afghanistan war. What is the Iraq-Iran war since I was a child? See, I'm too precious for your human race. You don't deserve me. I will continue to let you people know that I'm aware that my name mentioned in any room shakes the roof. You don't fucking know me. Since I was a child, I cry when I was in Africa. My aunties, my uncles, people I grow up around, they tell me, you are not born in this Africa. The way you think, the way you behave, you don't even look like you are born on this earth. You look like you come from, we don't understand you. I tell them I know. I sit down in Africa as a child and I see war fronts happening in other lands. I have been suffering Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan tears since I was a child. But I will never do it again. The same way I carried your entire human race crying all my life for the evil you were doing to yourselves while you were raping, abusing, molesting, giving me hunger, abuse, assault, homelessness from childhood till this very moment. I've done my part for 30 years. I have done my part for 30 years. I have asked people, with this last recent war now between Ukraine and Putin, Russia, I know how many people I have asked. I say, did you hear any of Putin brother die in any of the war? They say no. Did you hear any of Putin uncle die in the war? They say no. Did you hear any of Putin child die in the war? They say no. Did Putin die in the war? No. I asked them, did Zelensky, did his brother die? They will say no. His uncle? No. His child? No. Did Zelensky die in the war? No. I said, so you people, you are still not aware that these people are killing you and not killing themselves. All your traditional, religious, political, entertainment industry, bullshit leaders and elites, they don't give a fuck about none of you. You see, there are generations we sit on this wealth from generations to generations, whether you all like it or not. So you little ones, if you are going to hear, this is, if they let you hear what I'm saying, you know, because my videos, they keep banning my page, they shadow ban my post, because they don't want, this is why when I have time, as I'm talking a little bit louder, because there are two people sitting down there, you can hear someone just coughed. If they will hear, they should hear. If they want to Arab and Amon pedo talk, pedo rubbish, their lie, their rubbish, I don't give a fuck. Then when I can also talk to people, my heart say talk to direct. I sit them down, I talk to them direct. Because the videos I put on your social media, they are tampered with, they cut off some parts, they remove some parts, they blur some parts out, all in the name of, oh, she was cussing. We don't want children to hear what she's saying. Maybe she's insulting. Please, this audio now, it is at least, let me see how many minutes audio I've been doing now. And I want all of you to, this is 36 minutes, 53 seconds audio, okay? Go back and control how many times I cursed in this audio. With all the range of disgust that I have towards you human beings and all the evil you've done to me, calculate how many, if it is you people, the curses you will curse from the beginning to the ending of this video, nobody will hear anything. Calculate how many insults I have insulted in this video. So if they are telling you that my videos, they are blowing it, or they are shadow banning it, or removing it from social media, closing my pages, banning my pages, deleting my pages, tell them is a lie. This is why when I see people also in person, I talk to them when I feel like. so that they will pass the truth to those of the people that we hear and use it for themselves. Like I was saying, you Gen Z, since you all know, the little ones here that we hear, since you all know that they are sitting on top of all this weight, your job is to be independent on time. You can't change it. You can't go and be their bloodline. They own and control everything, whether you all like it or not. Do not breathe for them. When you are independent on time, you want to buy your latest iPhone. If they tell you, come and predict for me, go to the street and Arab Amond Alex Buddha Anna Didla for me. Go to social media and Arab Amond Alex Buddha Didla for me. You tell them no. You give them middle finger and say no. Why? You are independent. You have your own working money to buy your latest iPhone. When they try to entice you with a PS, you tell them no. That you will not be going to the streets to peddle talk for them, to cough for them, to touch your jaw for them, to Arab Amon Alex Buddha Anna Didla for them. Because why? You have your independent money to buy your latest PS, your latest computer, your latest phone. You can buy it by yourself. These are the things they used to entice you. These are the things and money that smear campaign kings and queens, smear campaign perverts and men and women give to you people. Then they flood you to the streets on social media to work for them, smear campaign for them on their victims, claiming they love people. How can you love someone you are smear campaign? How can you say you love someone, you are interested in somebody, you are joining people to become homeless, jobless before you can approach them? You are not men enough. And the women involved in this shit, you are disgrace to yourself and to motherhood. So you will finally have the balls to approach somebody only after you have broken them to pieces, or join people directly and indirectly to watch and break them to pieces before you can approach them. You are a weakling. You are a narcissistic crank person to be doing that. This is why when a lot of people that I know in the past, I'm glad I no longer know all of you, because a lot of you have also told me your story, how your husbands or your partners predated you. They come under your house or in front of your door. Some of you, your parents or your brothers or sisters told you to give them a chance. You gave them chance. Then later you found out it was the same pedophilia manipulation. Now a lot of you are separated. You are divorced from this narcissistic partners. They use the same pedophilia manipulation games to lure you into their hands, to push you into their hands. See, it's not just about the separation that is the solution. You have to do a deeper cleansing for yourself. Because for you to be a victim of this manipulation and you fall in any of their traps, you now became their friends, alone is already contaminative, because you will contaminate their generational spiritual diseases, energetical diseases, crank diseases. You will contaminate it. One. Then two, if you cross that line of friendship and you became into sexual relationship with them, you are contaminated double of all these things I just mentioned: generational calamity and agony, mommy, daddy issue, trauma, narcissistic energy, crankness that the ordinary eyes cannot see. You will contaminate all times two. Then if you now move from friendship to sexual relationship to the third round or the third stage, giving birth, there everything kaput. I don't know what to tell you at that point. Because whether you separate or not from these people, unless you do deep cleansing, that's their miserability and narcissistic mentality, their generational doomness, that's their abandonment issue energy that they carry within them. We continue to follow you around. You will pass it to your children will pass it to your children will pass it to your children. This is why your entire earth is damaged. So you need grace that surpasses all graces to help you clean that thing away from you. But talk less of if you have given birth. Whether you separate, first of all, the separation will lead to that child that was born inside that situation to become a new victim. This is why a lot of children walking around, they have divorced parents or separated parents. When you ask them about their childhood, it's like you just call tornado, tsunami, earthquake on their life. They will tell you, oh, my childhood was really rough. My mother and my father divorced. They quarrel all the time. Is this the same manipulation you people have been doing for decades to put people together that were not meant to be together? Then at the end, they will not still go and give birth to a child that will be the one to carry the entire generational calamity and agony onto the next generation. Because that child that is already a product of divorce is a problem. You will see the mother and the father, before they divorce, they fight, traumatize that child to the highest level. Mentally, emotionally, energetically, the child is already kaput. Then when they now separate, another round of trauma will come. See, I'm telling you this because I have been an educationist for 30 years. I have looked after children of white, Arabic, and Asiatic blacks. I've looked after children in halls where you have like more than 100 children. When the teachers are telling them, sit down, hey, you see them desperate, frustrated. But when I enter that hall, I say, hey, everybody. Immediately they sight me, everybody are going to their chairs. The teachers, they come to me and ask me, Adora, how do you do it? We have been talking to them since they don't listen. Nobody's understanding. I say, because it's been a long time coming. I never had a childhood. I've been an adult since I was a child. Because of you human beings. And I never realized that all the rape and abuse and assault, plus this homelessness, financial abuses, you have been doing it for me while I've been helping you take care of the children that you are destroying right in front of my eyes generationally. I never knew. Now that I know, you will not think I will help you again. No, I will not be stupid. Never. I've never been stupid. I've just been too good. You've never seen an extremely good person like me. But you will know that 30 years is enough. This is why I'm telling people to use me as an example for anybody that will disturb their peace of mind. You have too much damaged entities on the surface of this earth already abandoned. Millions of children that nobody's taking care of. Go there and adopt. Do your own part. It is the same human race. Fuck anything called white, Arabic, Asiatic race. Everybody are the same. Everybody's color is the same. Go and do your own part. Me, I've done my part for 30 years. But I will still tell people to know that they are not obligated to help you to breed your children or bring them off. No. I have done it for you for 30 years. You are still predating me. You are still disturbing me. You are still disturbing my peace of mind. No. If they want to help you, they can help you. But as long as they did not join you to doggy and missionary, they didn't enjoy that sex with you when you were fucking taking the prick or taking the toto or whatsoever. These people were not there with you, right? They are also not obligated to help you bring up the children. Your choice, your responsibility. This is where I stand to advocate for myself. That I, as a child-free, pet-free, celibate, single and independent and happy in it, must be respected, just like every other person that falls into this category. My own is not extreme. I don't want friends anymore. I've told you in the beginning of this audio, old people that are close to their graves, their remaining beautiful days that they will spend on this earth, I will be spending it with them, but they will not have children, they will not have pets, because I don't want stress 360 degrees. I don't want stress. Look, I see you now, you predate with your children. Children that are supposed to be inside the house eating popcorn and watching television. You use your 5G, you bring them outside, press their brain. I'll ask them, what is Arab? They'll say they don't know. I said, but you just said it now. Then I will insult the parents. It's always the women that bring these children outside. I will insult in all of the occasion. I ask those children, what is Arab? They don't know. I make sure I give their mothers or their parents the highest level of insults. And I never back off from it. They know me. You bring your dogs too. Innocent dog. The worst one is the dogs. This is why I talk to animals as well. I tell them, in your next life, don't come to this planet. You have other beautiful galaxies. Go elsewhere. Go and enjoy your life in other beautiful galaxies. Because when you come to this earth again, you see this human being, they put chain in your neck. They take you anywhere like they want to take you to. They use it to do anything they want to. They permit them to touch your brain with their 5G. Unlike their children that in the future now, a lot of them are talking. The ones their mother, their father, their stepmother's father's uncle, auntie are raping, doing a sexist shit with behind us. Many are having confidence to talk. Animals can never talk. So me, I always tell the animals, don't. Your next life, go to another galaxy. Don't come to earth again. Because the same way these humans are reproducing their children for this, their sexist urges, for their children to take care of them when they are old, for their children to continue their bloodline of pedophilia, for their children to be there for them when they need them, for their children to be their mini them, for their emotional, what do they call it, caretaking. The same way they use animals. See, sometimes I walk past some dogs, I look in their eyes, I see cry for help. Do you know what I tell them? I say, I can't help you. Your next life, go to another galaxy. There is nothing. I pass some dogs sometimes, the energy of their owner, the predating sex sadism energy of their owner, they've used it to finish the life of that dog. Like the dog that pedophile rapist stalker used to bite my leg. I will try and put that this thing, a part on this particular part. Let me see. How many? 48. Around 48 of this audio. I will put where dog owner. I didn't kick the dog or do the dog anything. I faced the owner. Because this owner, they put all their bad energy into the dogs. He was predating me sexually. He did all what he did around me. I didn't give a fuck. He was angry that I did not give a fuck about him. He just came. He said, now you are going inside that your house. You are going inside your room, because the room I was living in the first house I stayed, my room was on the streets. The window of my room was like a door. Just like it was, it's like this Swedish door. That's why I really like them a lot. The way they build their door, especially in Sweden here. In Germany, it depends on the part that you are. My room window was like a door. When I clean my room, I even just use my leg, I come out from my window. It was like a door. So me now, I sit down outside. When I DJ there. When I enjoy my music, I enjoy my music there. When I'm eating by my window. Everything, I just do it around that my window part, because it was really nice. People pass in front of my window and just go their own way. The one that is pedo talk to themselves and want to kill themselves, because I don't know them. They are all useless strangers. I'm in my 30s. I've never known any of them, as usual. So this idiot was telling me, go back to that your room that you love to sit there every day. After work, you go there, you sit down alone. You sit, and I asked him, who am I supposed to be sitting with? Am I supposed to be inside your house with you? So your wish is for me to be under the same roof with a you, sitting inside the same room or inside the same apartment with a you, even if you are Bill Gates, me that be your Bill Gates, Obama, Trump, and your Musk, put together a billion, million, trillion times, cannot talk to the shadow of my shit. You are a foolish stalker predator, which means they even stalk you up to they know where you are living. This dog carrier was just the ones that use dog to predate. See, they are still everywhere. The dog bites my leg. Anytime he instigates the dog to attack, the dog will attack me and bite my leg. Attack me and bite my leg. I will put the picture here. He was telling me, hey, go back to that your room that you love to stay alone. You sit down there every day, alone. A stranger that I've never seen since I was born. The audacity of disgustingability. He hold me. A stranger. And who are you people expecting me to be with you? I reject all of you till I die. For what? For a life that belonged to me? A life that none of you helped me to survive? A life that I shared with your entire human race, even when you did not merit it? I gave benefit of the doubt. I gave chances and more than 100 chances. I forgave when I was not supposed to. I overlooked when I was not supposed to. That was when you people called me a fool. You called me a people pleaser. Hey, oh me. You have not seen a divinity like me does not make me a people pleaser. You have not seen a person that had extreme love for humanity like I used to have. Does not make me a people pleaser. I'm just too good for your human race. That is what I am. Not a people pleaser. You have to understand that. Let it sink. I am too good for your human race. For your entire human race, I am too good. That is why you thought I was a people pleaser. But for the next 58 years, hello, you are going to be seeing who the motherfucker, no tolerance, bullshit, motherfucker I am. You said I'm a people pleaser? Ask people that have been in my life, laughing at me. You block and unblock people by yourself. You don't have mind. You are the one blocking and unblock people. How is the blocking list going? I hope you are calculating it the same way you calculate what I eat, drink, wear. to put up your pedo lies. I hope you are calculating it with everywhere I go. If I go here, I go there, you calculate it. I hope you are calculating the blocking list. I warned you from the beginning. You thought this was a joke. I told you to stop since I understood what's this shit. I said, remove my name from every part of this shit. You say no. That's up to a couple of weeks ago, you sent people to tell me that if I don't agree for anybody, I will not find a job. I'm glad I'm in Malmo. See, this city, you say when you have predators, psychopaths, sexist, sex addicts, rapists, cranks everywhere in your head. You have them a lot here too. But you see, there are still people here that has given me joy to live amongst human beings, the joy that your Africa and the rest of the world did not give to me. When I called them to tell them about my job, they thought I was lying, that I've looked for a job everywhere. They said, bring 6 to 20 jobs. I gave them 3 pages. I've been to Copenhagen too. I have my evidences everywhere. There are people in this land that are against your pedophilia. I see them every day. They are disgusted at their fellow Swedish indigenous and the foreigners here disturbing a peace of the mind of this earth. We are tired. We that did not bet. We will not bet for you. You want to bet, go to your mothers. Your mothers have pussy. I'm telling all of you, as long as I did not give birth to nobody, I'm glad I jumped all that trap. I did not also fall into the trap of adopting, because you would have been using your 5G to press the head of that child. That child will be pedo talking around my space. And when I'm desperate and angry and trying to fix the child, you say, she's maltreating the child because the child is not a biological child. I'm glad I dodged all your traps. No. You cannot use a motherfucker like me and think. See, I saw during the peak of pandemic, when you use those corrupt police that used to give good police bad names, to rape me 2 times, and a black woman was one of them. They were all multiracial. But you see, even Germany that I left, above 30 times you raped me in Africa. I got to Italy, those bastards continued their own. Imagine a country where you don't have black people that ride taxi. They have their black people taxi looking like trash and dump and Trump and stench. The things that I saw, the first day I entered that country, the next day, somebody told me at the garden, monkey, go back to your country. Me, that is your ancestor. I'm glad at least you called me monkey, but you should know I'm gorilla. Me, I'm Regina now. Hello. I'm not like these black idiots that belittle themselves to you that they are their ancestors, that they are ancestors to. I'm not like that. I've had an occasion where I was trying to help somebody carry the children that you can't close your leg, carry the pusher into the bus. No, everybody stood and they folded their hand. Nobody was helping the woman. I'm always the one helping them one way or the other. Like in the after school hall, we have hundreds of children that their parents can't afford after school or hour, or that their parents' money is not enough, or that is a single mother. I'm there every day looking after children of all races. I was trying to help this woman put a pusher inside the bus. She just shouted, "Don't touch my child, negra." Your entire Italian people stood there. They did not give a fuck about you. She was trying to pull the baby pusher up. Me, I was seeing the baby dangling. For the baby not to come and fall and use the head to hit ground, because nobody sent you to go and do doggy and missionary now. Stupid women and stupid men. You can't close your legs. You continue to disturb the surface of the earth with innocent children that you eat and intoxicate with pedophilia and crankness from birth. I was trying to help the woman. Everybody in the bus too. They don't give a fuck about themselves, talk less of other people. This is what I'm telling the younger ones, don't bet. They will use your children to say you cannot avoid it. They are in your churches, fucking children, in your mosques, fucking children, in your Buddhist institute, fucking children, in their traditional religious political leaders' houses, in their LGBT places, they are fucking children there. In everywhere, your school, your kindergarten, your mother's house, your father's house, your uncle's house, your auntie's house, your neighbor's houses, they are there. In the bus, in the train. On the fucking street, they are there. In the gym, in the commercial centers, they are there. Anywhere on this earth, these pedophiles and rapists, they will be there. Me, I'm carrying 30 years of experience of human race. If you people like you here, but you see anybody on this earth that will lie on me, that will try to come and project your existence on me, that will come and say what I drink and wear with my own mouth, with my own body, my own life that I've survived for 30 years, you will say I'm doing it for any of you or your children. See, I swear with the last drop of my the last drop of my blood, you will go down the worst way. You will go down war, calamity, and agony, miserability way. Your entire bloodline will never ever know peace to continue the pedophilia after you. It's a promise, I'm not joking. You have done enough. If I was dead today, you would tell people she died of depression. She couldn't survive pandemic. She couldn't survive the fame. So you made me famous with rape from 1 year old plus. Please be telling people what you've been doing to me. So the fame you gave me, tell them it's since one. Me, I've been famous since I was a child now. Don't act like you don't know. I've been famous in all ways, even when my father became extremely poor. We no longer had above 7 drivers that were working for my father, or we no longer had money like we used to have. All his trailer, his buses, his everything went, I don't know, because many children everywhere, fucking different women up and down. He became poor. Even when my father became poor, my name was still on people's lips. When my so-called stepmother, that devil Jezebel, like my biological mother, another Jezebel, to me, when I look at these two women, they look like sisters from the Jezebel words together. Because the one that says she's biological mother, she gave me everything later when I entered secondary school. Then she brought me to Europe for prostitution. I reported to Italian police 1,000,000 times. I came with first class flight. The bag that I carried to Europe was not even up to 1 kilo. We sat in first class with my useless ex-biological brother. Because when their mother is not beating me, they are beating me. I was their punch bag. I was housemaid. I wash for everybody. I clean for everybody. Right from Africa, everybody knows. I go to orphanage homes. I sit down as I'm sitting now. I will wash clothes of orphanage people, handicapped people with my hand for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I will iron for them too. Blind people, I will wash their pants, wash their socks, iron their clothes for them. I've been like this since I was a child. So even all the ex-friends that I used to ask, all of them of all races, go and ask their children or the boys amongst them or the girls amongst them. I go to their house. I go to where they work. I always help everybody. I was doing these things for even this woman in the house. I ask all of you, how many of you have washed your biological mother's pants with discharges? It's not put it inside washing machine and say, oh, I washed my mother's pants. I put it, no, with your hand. How many of you? Me, I have. I've been a mother to my mother, a mother to my father, a mother to my friends. Or everybody on the surface of this set. I've been their brother, sister, uncle, auntie, mother, uncle, healer, therapist, and everything. That none of them were to me. Everybody were just there, sucking like your entire human race love to do. She said she gave me the whole world because when I was in secondary school, I will not lie. I went to people, I went to school and I had friends of people with governors, children level, presidents, children level, corner, big men, millionaires that control your Africa with your white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters that loot all your African money together. It's their children I went to school with. The same way they were spending money, I will not lie. Me, myself, I was spending because my father was no longer rich, but my mother was in Europe. She was doing all she could do to bring that money for us. But I did not ask them. One time, she was saying, hey, I'll suffer because of you. When I brought you to Europe, I thought by now you will follow my rules and regulation. What is your rules and regulation? That I should go and sell my body? No. I will dress how I like. Let no religious Christian or Muslim come and say, this is why we tell you to dress decent. God, woe betide you. You and your gods, you are all pedophiles. My sister was raped inside the church in front of my eyes at the age of 7. My ex-biological sister, I still don't talk to them. All of them, they are perverts. Me, myself, my first rapist was a Muslim at the age of 1. He raped me at least 10 times. The Christian followed, then unbeliever. Whether you are dressed covered, you are opened. If a rapist and a stalker gets that chance to rape you, you are going down if nobody's there, irrespective of what you are wearing. They will rape you if they, in your church, your mosque. You see that church and that mosque, they are the number 1 predators and the psychopaths of this earth. They're followed by the Buddhists, Hindus, and the rest. Those Christians and those Muslims, especially those of you into your religions, they are still into this pedophilia. I'm asking you, does your God not tell you you are all sinners? Does your God not tell you predating someone else's mental health, predating someone else's mentality, privacy, watching someone else's emotional reaction on your phone through 5G, or going around doing didla, Arab, Amanda, Les Buddha? Your pedophile Christian and Muslim God that are two the same, different faces, but the same pedophile group. Because a lot of people don't know. Are your gods not telling you you are sinning? Are your gods not telling you it's a sin to be doing what you are doing? Your Christian useless Bible, the old version of that, the same Bible. I've read all your Bibles from Genesis to Revelation. I used to have your Quran in my fucking phone, everything. Your Muslim Quran is the old version of your Bible. It's the same thing, bullshit. Mechanized by men. And then as hear Muslim people say, hey, they've revised the Bible 100 times. They never revised the Quran. The Quran has always remained one. Nobody was able to revise it. We remove it. And I asked them, were you there? God gave it to Allah, gave it direct to prophets. Did you see it happen? Did you video it like you people video everybody's privacy now? Did you video it? Did you see Allah giving the book directly to your prophets? They keep quiet. These are fairy tales that were passed from generations to generations. You were not there. So, but do you, if I ask them questions in their Quran, they don't know. The little questions are always that the most mentioned name in your Quran, female most mentioned name is your Quran is who? They don't know. What is the name of Jesus called in your Quran? They don't know. What is the name of they don't know anything. They don't know anything. So you see all this mechanized, this Christian and this Muslim religious people, you people inside, I ask myself, does your gods not tell you are all pedophiles? I'm washing my pussy. You have people in front of the door in different public places screaming, I will be washing my own body. This is why when I see you with dogs and animals, I see you with your children. You do the same thing. Now, come on, don't be shy. This is a generational pedophilia. If you can predate a stranger like me, that you don't know, imagine what you do to those dogs and those animals inside your house. Imagine what you do to your children inside the house. I'm glad at least the children can speak like I was saying. So irrespective of what you are wearing, I just saw a girl dressed past here now. She's almost like naked, not wearing anything, and my kind of jacket I used to have in the past. I will not be naked in my body. It's cold outside. I'm homeless. My sister, you see the way you dress now, you just wear small short skirts and a jacket. Wear it like that. Anybody that does not feel comfortable should go and die. But don't go and carry cold. Don't go and infect yourself with cold because one smell campaign pervert I've paid you or given you one crumble money to come and dress like this and pass me. Oh. This is cold time. You should be protecting your body. It's cold. It's cold. If you are going to a club, if you are going to a club with a bus or a car or a taxi, you can wear that kind of thing. Enter your club because the club will be near where the taxi will drop you. You can go outside and come back. Unless you are me. Me, I wear knicker when I want to. It's not because I want to prove anything to anybody. Inside code in Germany, I used to dress like this too, but don't do like me. Oh. Don't go and fall sick because one useless human being is making you do it. Oh. This is cold time. Cover your body. When summer come, me, I'm wearing bikini on my skateboard, on my longboard, on my bicycle to roam this city. They made sure in Berlin there was never almost summer, but when summer came, they saw what I wore. I dress the way I like because whether you dress covered, you dress open, if a rapist has the opportunity to capture you where nobody is, whether as a baby, a teenager, an adult, if they are raping you, that rape, if it's going to take place, it will take place. Especially those Christians and Muslim ones. So don't let anybody tell you this is where we tell them to cover their body. Bullshit. They are raping children and kids and adults inside their fucking pastors, people's wives and children, everything. Pastor, imam, Buddhist, the rubbish. They do everything inside. I've seen with my eyes. I'm not saying what I was told. I'm a survivor of all of them all. It's your body, your choice. They don't like it, they should go to hell. Then you see the ones that say, this is why we say nobody should drink alcohol. We don't drink alcohol. You don't drink alcohol, but I'm still going to tell the whole world. The first perpetrators of drug pushing on this earth are the same Christians and Muslims. They are all hypocrites. They are all hypocrites. So back to what I was saying. This my so-called biological mother, she said she gave me everything. I gave you everything on this earth. I brought it to Europe. I thought by now, you should have removed me from stress. How? I don't have a job. I don't have a job. You people, now I know. Then I didn't know. Every day I will cry. I will walk 2-3 hours to go and drop my CV. I don't have money to buy tickets. And the bus stops, the way they do their bus stop, I don't understand the direction of where the bus passes. I will just use my navigator. I will trek 3 hours journey to go and drop CV. Drop it everywhere. See, I photocopied my CV to the extent that the guys that were photocopying my CV in different places, they said they won't photocopy for me again. I said, why? They said, Adora, I've known you for 6, 7, 8 years. We are tired. You will photocopy. Don't you ever find a job? Anytime they see that I find a job in Michelin star restaurant where all their celebrity come, all their people rich and miserable come, and they see I'm happy in a place where I merit to be, because if I should be working, yes, is that level I should be working at. Michelin, I'm not saying I've also worked in a 0-star bar that don't have anything. I don't have a problem working, but I know where I'm supposed to be. I know who the fuck I am. Even when I was working as housekeeper, I tell people, I say, you are not your job. Even if you are working as a housekeeper, anybody try to treat you bad, treat you like trash, or make you feel less of yourself, let them know you are not your job. If you see me when I was working as a housekeeper, inside that the design Chanel hotel, where they were rubbing shit on the wall, I'm telling you, pure shit. I described it for one girl at around Mamochi the other day in one KFC. They will carry shit, pure big human being shit. They will use it to rub the wall. When they know I have just 20 minutes to close my turn for that day, I will say, let me quickly control for my colleague coming, because that is how we do. If you're about to finish, you control for your colleague that is coming and see these people. They will instead of 20 minutes, I will stay another 1 hour, because I will not want to. It's not because I'm too good. Because I know that there is still 1% of good people out there that will want to use that toilet, and it will not be good in their eyes to see shit on the wall. I will still clean it. I'm not cleaning it because of anybody. I'm cleaning because of, even if it's only one person on this earth that merits to enter a clean place, I will clean it off. It didn't change my name. But if you see me inside that Chanel co-design perverted building where I worked, all of them pedophiles. If you see me, you would think I was the boss there. With my cleaning machine, when I'm coming, you would think I'm the... Then when you see me with cleaning machine is when you will know, she's a cleaner. You won't know. I look doper than anything you can ever imagine while I was doing a cleaning job all the time. So I tell people, you are not your job. Make sure you look your best all the time. Anybody that does not like it, they can go to hell. Smell the best. So because I've been taking care of myself, anytime, even when, see, they did me so much, especially in that pedophile Italy, where they continued above 30 times rape in Africa. Italy continued. Then Paris continued. They gave me cherry on the cake, where they used 10, 11 policies of all races to molest me. A black woman, a black was among them, not just a black. A black woman was one of them. That she actually was the one that was just doing the raping thing. I've described it a couple of times in my video. Then apart from that, I got to Berlin, Germany. I don't have anything against you. Everybody that made that above 10 times sexual abuses and assault happen in that Germany, before I left a couple of months ago, we're all white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks too. So it's not, nobody should come and say racist. See, racism can never come near me. Me, I am the bully of, I've been bullying people since I was a child. You don't bully people around me, I bully bullies. Go and ask. So they know not to be racist to me. And me, myself, I respect myself too much, even in your manipulative crankness you display around me, for somebody to come and be racist to me. Imagine, or somebody will come and say, don't talk to me, shoo. I'm the one that shoo people, not you. It's not the other way around. I respect myself too much. I have too much self-dignity to ever get to a level where somebody will tell me, we don't want you, shoo. I shoo you. When I'm talking to you, you should be grateful to be breathing the same air with me. I'm not the one that say you people should not know yourself or self-validate yourself. I've been teaching self-validation since I was a child. So they will rub shit in the wall of that Chanel hotel. I will go 20 minutes or 15 minutes to close. I will clean it. For the next person to come and use it, that can be a good person because they merit it. So you can never look like what you have been through. So when they see that when they saw that the way I carried myself, when I go to the highest level of Michelin star, 5-star restaurants to look for a job, they must take me. Because when I enter there, you will think I'm the biggest celebrity of this earth. And my clothes I'm wearing, maybe my shirt can be €1. My trouser can be like 7 years, 5 years old trouser I bought like €12. My jacket, the jacket I changed a couple of years ago. Yeah, I think I threw the jacket away 3 years ago. I used that jacket. It was a Japanese-made jacket. I always look for where to buy my things that I love. I bought it €19. That jacket, I bought it in stock. It was with my last €19 I bought that jacket. I swear, I had only €20 on me. And I'm not even going to lie. If I'm not wrong, I don't want to lie. Somebody even borrowed me that €20. If I'm not wrong, then I paid the person back because I think I worked a couple of days in a restaurant or so. So they were supposed to give me my envelope the next 2 days. So when we got to that, when we were going, I asked somebody, I can't remember who I asked for that €20 and I gave it back to the person the next 2 days. Or it was the last €20 I had with me that period. I used it to buy that Japanese jacket. If you see the jacket, light like cellophane. It was super light, but when you put it on your body, you will not hear one code. I used to wear singlets under the jacket. I used to wear singlets inside cold under the jacket. That is how warm it was. I look for the cheapest place on this earth to go and buy my things. Because why? You put me on financial abuse for 15 years in Europe. They wanted me to be so frustrated that anytime I find a job, a Michelin star job, a 5-star job, they see that I'm doing well. Sometimes people come there and they ask me, we have not seen you here before. Are you new? I will say yes. But the way you walk around, you walk like you're a super professional. You're so, classy, chic. Wow, have you worked in places like this before? Or have you worked with them before? I have not worked with them before. But the way you move around the restaurant is like you've been here. Because the way I put my heart into my job is to make sure I'm giving my company, the company employing me, I'm giving them my best of my services. With this being said, let nobody say they employed me indirectly, because as I'm here, sitting here, they can be saying they employed me here. This is why I'm here every day. If you employ me indirectly, calamity and agony will employ you. I know the games that you play. Don't do it with me. Back to what I was saying. When people will ask me if I've worked there in the past, and I say no, but the way you move around the restaurant, you move like you've been here a long time. A lot of times my colleagues, they compliment me. They're like, wow, you just got here. You already know where the forks are, the spoons are. Or maybe if it's a clothing shop, you already know where this is. Compliments. Because when I'm working, my job is to give my working place. The best thing that I have is always my energy. The emotional responsibility of the client is none of my business. I don't know you. I'm not your mother. My company is not a therapist office. My company is not your mommy. If you are coming to a restaurant where I work, my job is to give you the best of our restaurant food and services, not your emotional responsibility. That one is not my problem, or the problem of my colleagues, or the problem of my bosses. Then if I'm working in a shop as a shop assistant in a shop, my job is to make sure you buy our clothes, because our bosses in everywhere we work, they will pay us, they will be paying the bills, and I am employed to make sure you get good services from the product of the company, not the product of your emotional responsibility. I'm not your mommy. My boss is not your mommy. My colleagues are not your mommy. So if I'm also as a shop assistant, if I'm also a shop assistant worker, you come there. Anything you want, you don't know the outfit you want to wear, I can help you put up together an outfit if there is a time. If it is too busy, I will talk to my boss. We know how we systemize our thing. You do your thing, but you will not be bringing your emotional responsibilities. to come and say you are coming to shop, and then somebody will not be taking care of your. Nobody is your mommy. You have the emotional responsibility. You go to a therapist. You go to therapy. So when it comes to my job, I am always strict. I don't put my emotions in it. I'm not your escort. I am also not those kuga olosho igbeyagia kuna that follow this uncircumcised crayfish dick men that give top model 1 million or top olosho prostitute escort 1 million for coffee dates. Child marrier terroristic uncircumcised dick, or their pastor, or their other rich and miserable I don't know whosoever. I'm not escort for you. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your partner. I'm not your mommy. If you are coming to our company's product is what we are focused on, not your emotional desires. You take them elsewhere. So the way I carry myself right from time, it has always been hurting people. My whole life will be making you uncomfortable. It's the audacity for me. So when they see that I go to look for work in like 5-star Michelin, in like 5-star restaurants or Michelin star places, and they take me and I work there and my bosses like how I work, they must invent one thing or the other to make sure they shut my contract. Italy was there. 8-10 years, they put me on that routine. They make sure I never had a job. I was on financial abuse. I was on food abuse. My so-called family members, if my brothers are not beating me, my mother is beating me. This is why all of them, they are dead to me. When I will go to my friends, they will give me back. I was sleeping on the streets equally like I am till now. People that I have been there for. Always, if I start to say how I have been there for everybody, the whole world will be shocked. But when I need them, they give me their back. Now I don't that I know all what I know. Nobody, see, I'm not angry with you people. I'm disgusted to the beam, to the core. I've seen what I've seen and I will never unsee it. I'm not forgiving anybody. I don't want you back in my life, and I don't need new stranger pedophiles that I'm telling to come and ask you people what's up also in my life. Politeness is not likeness. I will not be polite with you ex-family members and friends. The only people I'm polite with are the new people I'm meeting, the strangers. We will be polite outside my boundary. The rest of you, from your Italy to your Paris to your Africa to your Germany, I've left you there. You are in my past. Get is vital. I don't go backward. It's forward ever. And I'm glad I also never stepped my leg in your FBI, CIA, rubbish America that are the highest law enforcement agency on this earth, or your Britain. I'm glad I did not. I'm glad I never stepped my leg into any Muslim child marrying dog fucking land as well, and I will never. My leg will also never come to your Africa again. I will never, because you will think it's a joke. This is not. So I'm making this audio for these strangers that think maybe they are the ones that will not come and commit. So no. Your own case is even good. We'll be sharing our politeness. We will dance to it, jolly to it. We work together as colleagues. We share our positivity. We move forward. Our company move forward. Everybody's emotional desire, they keep it to themselves. But you see the ex-family members and friends, all of them, they will die in my past. They will die in my past. Really, they will not get even politeness or any emotional, talk less of emotional responsibility, feelings anymore. No politeness, I'm not giving it to them anymore. They are not coming near me. They are in my past. So if me, I can treat people that say they are my family member that hurts me all my life, what makes you think 30 years is not easy? Now I'm still alive. Imagine during the peak of pandemic, especially in that Paris, when they use those 10, 11 pedophilic policies to abuse me, that give good policies bad names. This is why I'm glad I'm in Malmo. If I know the immigration office today in Malmo, it's police here that took me there. This place I'm going to sleep, homeless shelter, where you have pedophiles, stalker predators, fake homeless people coming there to disturb the peace of the mind of real homeless people that your fellow human beings put there when their children are not there. Their uncles are not there, their aunties are not there, but the children and the uncles and aunties of innocent other strangers are there. These fake homeless people coming there. The homeless shelter I am going to is police and what do they call them? Commercial center security guards that even fed me with their money, gave me food to eat too. In different occasions. They are the ones that make me have where I put my head now. All my fingers gone. If my fingers are growing back now, it's because I don't sleep inside cold every evening, like I used to in the past. It's not a decent place. This homeless shelter that you think you are using to emulate me, I'm glad I'm there. At least now, I will not lie, I've lived in other cities. The homeless people don't even have somewhere like this. Me, if I have money in the future, I will invest in this kind of place to make it better for real homeless people. Because I've lived in many parts of this Europe and this world. You don't see homeless shelter. See, me, I test Sweden, bravo. Copenhagen, the same thing. They have places for their homeless people. I lived in Italy, I live in Pablo, in Berlin. Berlin still try, but it's still... They remove their homeless people from the streets here. Me, I'm glad now. I've gone there. I've seen also their situation. At least they are outside. They are not. At least they are not outside. They are off of the street. But I'm glad I'm there. If I know this place too today, is the police and because this is, you want to give everybody bad names. The job that your born pussy Bill Gates, Obama, Trump, and your Musk, Putin, Biden, and your rest traditional religious political leaders, and your all your rich and miserable idiots will not do is what these people are doing. They took me. If I know these places today, many they send me here. They send me go there. They give me address. They give me number. They give me this. They took me with their car to immigration office. I didn't walk there. I didn't enter a bus to go to immigration. It's police and this security guards in commercial center or on the street that helped me. But the bad police is inside. Always give them bad name. This is why I'm happy that at least I'm in Malmo. I'm not giving it to everybody the way I used to, because other places where I've stayed, they didn't prove me otherwise. They were all the same. Like in Italy, I went there, go to Italian Questura. I reported prostitution matter more than 100 times. The mother that said she took me to a school, that gave me money to spend, like I was a governor's child, like people I went to school with super rich people's children, brought me here with first class with my ex-biological brother, was not the one throwing me outside the house because I said no to prostitution. They sell Muslim children, Christian children, Arabic, Asiatic, white, black children into the same pedophilic games, pimp all of them from generations to generation, everybody watching and pretending. Anytime they saw that I was trying to be happy, build myself up, they would take my Michelin star job away from me. They would take my restaurant job away from me. Then my biological ex, useless, crank, Jezebel mother will start. Now you don't have a job. If you are done what I told you to do, but now you will have your own car, you will have your own house. I want to see the car and the house or the wealth or the title or degrees that can give me oxygen. Imagine if I was dead by now, especially when those police raped me. They told me if I move, they will move me. They told me, they fucked me 2 times, 2 occasions, 10, 11 of them. A black woman, not just a black woman was one of them. Do you know what my biological mother told me? Hey, if they did that to you and if they raped you also in other occasion when you were young and a teenager in Italy, in Africa, it's because you wanted to. What? And I sat her down the last time I talked to her. I said, if you say you are a real mother, I want to ask you a question. How can a mother that carry a child, because I said no to prostitution, I won't sell my body. I will dress how I like. It's my life. But I won't sell my body for you. For what? Money that can't give me oxygen, money that if I die, another person will spend it on my behalf after my death. I will go and use my body to get it, or a house that I will use the money to build, or a car I will use the money to buy that I don't even need because driver's license is the last thing I will do on this earth. I don't need it. Then I will go and sell my divine body for that bullshit. All the police reports I did, Italian police, they will write their reports, they will put me in their car, they will buy me chocolates, they will take me back home. I even told them, adopt me to a family. I'm underage in my documents. They never did anything. I will go to friends will give me their back. I was sleeping on the street like this while I was being raped, abused, and molested on routine in that Italy. When they will see I find a job, and anytime I go for a job, I always make sure I start from this least job to the highest because I know I can work anywhere. It's always the highest job. Those chic, those classy, those 5-star, those Michelin, they call me. When I get there, they see how I work. They're like, wow, did you go to any school of gastronomy, like a bakery school, hotelier school? I would say, no. Really? I see a lot of people, they even go to the school to up to university level. I say, but I didn't. But the way you walk, you know how I say, it's grace. and it's because of I love what I'm doing. Because when you do things with your heart, you will do it well. Then when your money comes at the end of the day, it will give you joy as well. So why will you not work well? And when you put positive energy into working, it will lighten up your work for you. If you wake up in the morning, your work will be your working hours will be. When you wake up, you are positive, you have hands and legs, you are alive, you are breathing, you are not dead. Only that alone will lighten up your day. You don't have to be energetic like me, because me, I was born energetic all the time. But with that positivity in your head alone, you go to work, everything will be easy. When they see I am happy there, working my Michelin star work or my 5-star work, they will use one story or the other, they will close that contract down. Like they did in Berlin 4 times. 4 different 5-star places, Michelin dining. They made sure they close my contract down with using pedophiles to touch my house. When I call them out, their bosses will tell me, we've seen how you work. You are a very good worker. You are a very strong worker. We love how you work. But unfortunately, we have to close your contract. I'll say, why? Because I am calling your workers out on their pedophilic behavior. You want to close? They will close the contract 4 times. 4 good times. Touched in the house by men and women 4 good times. So what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is this. Me, I've made my decision. Any mamone bastard that I did not breed, you will say you want to bring your dirty, dusty, crusty life into my peace of mind after I've given you human race 30 years. This time, I've told you people, when I will buy my self-protection rifle, my AK-47, it's not a pistol. Motherfucker, try me. Try me. I will use you as scapegoats for the entire 30 years of rape, abuse, and assault that you have done to me, that I've also seen with my eyes. You will go down. I'm not your mommy. Me that did not bet, I'm not a fool. Even anybody at this time of your life, you will bet another child into this earth. You are wicked and devilish. You need to be in a mental home with how damaged this earth is, with all the pedophilia, pedophiles, men and women, children roaming the entire earth. You see them, Arab and Monda, let's do that with dog, with children, with their grannies everywhere. This is what I'm saying. The grannies I will be friends with, that have few days to live on this earth. They will not have children. They will not have pets. I don't see any kind of stress. As I'm here, I don't need insect as my responsibility. So if you are lying with the things I'm saying, if you are lying with what I'm eating and drinking and wearing, where I'm going, motherfucker, say that pedo lie to my face. They make sure they remove my job from my hand for the past 8 years to 10 years in Italy. Financial abuse. They started sending people to come and tell me, Adora, you have tried everything on this earth. You have done all kind of job. Now you don't have job all the time. You have tried your best. Just settle down and marry and give birth. Oh, gungo kill you. Na calamity and agony. What side every motherfucker that told those people to come and tell it to me, that stood behind this pedophilia for the past 30 years that I've been on this earth, especially 15 years of financial abuses in this Western world. So you purposely have been doing this to me because you want me to fall into one of your category. You were bringing drug addicts to my spaces. I was the one healing all of them. I tell them, I say, you see this drug you are doing? Don't do it near me. Don't bring it near me. Don't slip anything in my drink or in my food. This is why go and ask people in the past. When I go to the club, I take my water with me. It's now. Like since I got to Berlin, I became a little bit more open. Because I know the mentality of people I live around is not the same. Like now, I can ask for water everywhere in Malmo. I don't have a problem. I don't like that because of how my peace of mind has been increasing in starting from Deutschland to Scandinavia. I'm still careful. If it has to do with black people or this child marrying terroristic Muslim people, I'm always no. I don't go near those places. I don't care if anybody's if offended right now. I'm not saying pedophiles are not of all races, white, Arabic, Asiatic, black races, but there are certain things that I can stand for certain people and say they won't do this, they won't do this, even if they will do it maybe 5%, 1%, or 0%. Yes. I won't give my water bottle to black people to give me water. I will be scared of you. I don't trust you people first, blacks, Italians, and all the Muslims on this earth. I can never trust you. I can never trust you. I don't care about your emotion. I don't give a fuck. I won't. You are the first class people I won't trust. Then followed by the people involved in this pedophilia that always show themselves. So like I was saying, let nobody ever lie on me, come around me and be lying. Because now that I'm aware that you purposely put me on this routine, till now, because you want me to be boxed, all the drug addicts you were sending my space, I tell them, that drug, don't do it near me, don't slip it in my, see, I can kill if you put it near my food, you put it in my food, you try anything with me, it can go down. Especially the ones also that say marijuana is not a drug. Go and ask everybody I used to know that smoke marijuana. When they smoke their marijuana, they stay far away from me. If they even smoke it, I won't, maybe we finish drinking at a bar, everybody are going home. I won't hug you. They will say, why? I say, because you smoke marijuana, I don't want to just perceive it from your breath or from your body. They know me. Cigarettes, if I give you space, talk less of marijuana. Marijuana is a drug. One of my first rapists was a chronic marijuana smoker. When he's done, he comes to look for little children to predate and rape. You can't tell me what I know. Anything that can control your brain is marijuana. Then later now, they'll say, this is why Christians don't smoke marijuana. We say Muslims, we don't drink, we don't smoke. The Muslim and Christians, you are the number one drug lords, drug pusher. You are the overall inside these pedo shits. You can't deceive anybody. I know you people like the back of my palm. They will send drug pushers around me. I know how many ex-prisoners, ex-convicts you sent around me. I changed I changed their lives. I make them see no matter the situation you've been through, you can change for your own good, not for me. They sent prostitutes around me. Go and ask there's a particular street in I don't want the useless BS bullshit that I used to live in. When I stand and greet the prostitutes, just like when I enter a bus, I say, God dag. When I come down, I say, thank you. People look at me strange. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. You are all, nobody on this earth is oxygen for me. Your opinion is blah, 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 blah. What are you, stranger? People that say they know me 30 years ago, all of them, they are dead to me. Talk less of opinion of useless idiots, strangers that are not oxygen for me. When I pass the streets, I stand and I greet these prostitutes. I got very close to some. I hug them. And I started having interest to know why they couldn't change their lives. Because the way people treat them on the street, I was not happy with it. I've defended one at a point that this Muslim pervert, I've been sexually abused also, not only by white, Arabic, Asiatic, black people of all your religions and races, perverts. Even a woman in a hijab have sexually assaulted me. And if I catch that woman, you are going down. I didn't know it was inside this pedophilia before. So this Muslim man, they poured water on this prostitute, and as I was coming, I saw her crying. Water was all over her. I was like, why? This prostitute, I called them mama. Go and ask. I called them mommy. Like they were my mothers. They were old enough to be women that could give birth to me. So I was trying to know why they are still doing this at their age. Some were really, really advanced. So I got closer to them, and that day they just poured water on one. I was really, really disgusted. I went towards this bastard. I said, how dare you pour water on her? Hey, sister, you don't have to be talking to this kind of person. These dirty people that fuck different men. I said, shut the fuck up. My first rapist was a Muslim. I was 1 year old plus. He raped me at least 10 times. Followed by a Christian, raped me above how many times? Then an unbeliever. I said, you religious perverts. This woman is a woman like your mother. You don't know what she has been through. You don't know why she's in this situation. How dare you pour water on her? If they do it, no, they are dirty people. This is haram, but you marry children. You are drug lords. You are terrorists. That one is not haram. They just shut up and packed and entered inside their shop. I went to the prostitute. Please, ma. Mom, I call her mommy. I'm sorry for what they just did to you. This is why I wanted you to change. I don't know if you can get a job. Then she told me to come inside. I followed her inside. I sat down. She gave me tea. She started crying. I said, why? She said it's not because of the water they poured her that she's still crying about. It's because of the fact that she has tried to change. She could not. I said, really? She said, yes. She brought out her phone. She even invited me to meet her family. She brought out her phone. Let me just be fast with this story because I need to go. She brought out her phone. She showed me her house. She has bought a house. If you see the mansion, the amazing apartment this woman bought, she did not only do that, she adopted the people that poured our water. They were not only Muslims, some of them were black. It was the black man in particular that poured this woman water. Okay, so this woman now is not a black woman. She's a white woman. She adopted a black drug addict off of the streets. See, I used to know that drug addict. I even tried talking to her a couple of times to stop drugging because she was not only a drug addict, she also was carrying a baby. All her Muslim brothers, sisters, they look at her on the street, drugging away. Nobody's helping her. This prostitute, that is a white woman, not a black, took that black drug addict off of the streets, washed her. See, I want people to listen to this, but washed her up, adopted her legally. This white prostitute adopted this black girl legally, adopted the child of the black drug addict girl legally, went to brought our own white mother to come and be babysitting the child of that black girl, brought our own son from our own country also to the same house, and took that black girl back to university. See, you human beings, and when you blacks, when I'm done dealing with you on this earth, you will never forget me in an hurry. You are joining your colonial masters to Arab, Amanda, Les, Buddha, Anna. Right? The children of your colonial masters, they are not slaves to their white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial masters because you blacks, you did not stand up for yourself. You did not stand up for people that your ancestors did. This white prostitute is not like these clowns, Arabian and Amondi, colonial masters, privileged, idiotic morons there, roaming around, stalker predators, mommy daddy issue, advanced pedophilic adult babies that nobody gives a fuck about. You are not the white person I'm talking about. The white people, see, when I talk about people, I don't talk for everybody. Those of you just Arabian and Amondi, even if you are white, you are in shit. You are pedophilic like your black pedophilic ancestors. You are all crank. You will fuck your mother, dog will fuck and suck you. Like dog will fuck and suck these black people and their children. I don't give a fuck about you. You are in shit. This white woman, that these Muslim perverts, dog marriers, child marriers, terrorists, black and white, terrorist child marriers, poured water on. She adopted a black drug addict that me myself, I was pushing that girl to stop drug. She adopted this girl I didn't know because later I was not seeing her on the street again. I was like, I pray she did not go and commit suicide and die of overdose because this is how a lot of them die. On the street, I go to pick homeless people sometimes. Sometimes I'm taking some to my house to bathe. I go to homeless shelter, I take clothes for them to change. So I was no longer seeing the girl. I didn't know me getting, because I was trying to understand why I was very interested in being friends with this particular prostitute on this street. When I talk to them, people will look at me strange. Why are you talking to those people? You are not better than them. A lot of your mothers, they fuck different things behind doors. So it was like nature was drawing me close to this woman for a purpose. Then she now got to let me know that drug addict black girl, that even me myself, I was trying to save from the streets and to remove from drug addict, that her Muslim, white and black brothers were always cursing, pushing, spitting on the street without helping her. This prostitute adopted her off of the streets, adopted her son, brought her mother from her country to come and be taking care of the baby while the black girl went back to university. No black person did that for that black drug addict. No black person. See, I'm telling you, human beings, I've seen you in all colors. This is why you blacks, when I'm done dealing with you, any of your colonial that are not damaged, chronic, sex addict, stalker, predator, they will learn not to try me when I'm done dealing with you. So to cut a long story short, she told me she has tried to stop this prostitution job. She even told me that she even got a job because a lot of people like the woman. You see people with class, doctors, lawyers, it's not because they are clients. They just respect her because she has self-respect, but she had a stigma of not being able to stop prostitution. So those of you that are lying on me, bastards, that are saying you are my ex when I've never dated you, you dated your mother in your spirit world, in your fantasy, predating, stalker, rapist, sexist world. I've never gone to a bar to drink coffee with you. I've never gone to a restaurant to drink coffee with you. You have never seen my pussy. You have never fucked me. You have never sucked me. I'm hearing people worldwide in different places I've lived calling me their ex. Hey, homie, in this your pedophilia shit when I don't have anything to do with you. In this the same shit, I know you say you have brothers, 5 brothers. They said they are French, Germany, that 5 European brothers. I've heard your story on your social media. I don't give a fuck. Me, I'm in Scandinavian land. This is where I'm going to die. Come and change it. You don't hold nobody. You don't hold nobody. You can't hold me. My European permanent permit to stay, I will continue to tell you that I have. None of you gave it to me for free. I woke up 3 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. while everybody was sleeping. The jobs that, especially you Italian, the murder that your country, you don't even have a white, black person riding a taxi. That is how discriminative you are and all the evil you've done to me, like I've explained on this video. I know it's your ignorance. I was telling someone the other day, they are not racist. They are self-hating people. They hate themselves. If they love themselves so much, they will know that these black people or other people, see, they even racist their own fellow Italians. They racist white people with white skin color with them. They even racist people from the south, not racist. It's a pure cleansing, everybody know. Talk less of people that have black skin. Affluency. Welcome to hell. My document, you didn't give it to me for free. Your children said they have right to come to my space in Scandinavia land from Italy to come and be misbehaving because I have Italian documents. You didn't give it to me for free. I worked helping your anorexic children to clean up and take care of themselves mentally and physically, and also cleaning people with blood issue machine that they used to change blood. 3 a.m. in the morning, I was waking up to go and break my waist to get my documents. You didn't give me anything for free. I didn't come through asylum seeking. I'm not a refugee. I didn't come through working visa. I didn't come through student visa. I didn't come through betting visa. I didn't come through marriage visa. DNA first of the document is what I came with. I didn't wait also for the DNA to give me my documents. I worked independently to get my paper. So when I'm coming to that useless Italy, see, respect yourself, oh. The few Italians that respect themselves outside Italy, they are ashamed of few people if you don't know. When I'm coming there to take my bag, I live in that bullshit Brescia, all of you, you better not say hi to me. You are in my past, I don't know you. Summertime, I come, I take my bag, I leave. All of you, you must stay in your life. We are no longer friends, I don't know you and I will never. You have 8 billion people on the surface of this earth, go elsewhere. You will come and be saying you have dated somebody that I see you, I'm disgusted at you. All of you, I want to see if as long as you are into this pedo shit directly or indirectly, I hate you with passion. I hate. Without none of my divine energy attached to it, pure hate, with passion, to my being, to my bone marrow. I hate you. You disgust me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. You are pedo clowning for nothing. You are liars. You are miserable. Your lives are empty. If your lives are not empty, you will not be participating in a pedophile games where innocent people are being broken down to become homeless, jobless. They take their independence away from them, like you have done to me. Then you will say you want to come and predate me. Motherfucker, talk to me direct if you want to die. Talk is cheap. Predating is cheap. Arabin, Amondin, Alessin, Buddhaing is very, very cheap. Pedo clowning is cheap. Pedo manipulating is cheap. Until you say it to my face, dog will fuck your mother. Your mother will suck dog prick. Your children will suck dog prick. Calamity and agony will outside you. Your dog will fuck your mothers 360 degrees. I'm telling you, especially you Muslim pigs. That Muslim man that I put on social media today, that is a pedophile with his uncircumcised dick, terroristic child marrier. That my first rapist on this earth was a Muslim. When I'm done dealing with you people, you will never forget me in an hurry. If you say I'm the one that you're attracted to, I've told you, you're attracted to your calamity and agony. That's your rapist behavior, your stalker molester behavior, sexistic behavior that runs in your veins from generations to generation. I'm the activator. I will activate it, I will deal with you. Let's go. You think look at this Gen Z that I've caused before. Nobody is giving you an ear. Your miserable mother that suck dog prick is who you are talking to. Your Muslim mother, your diddler mothers, all of them, they are pussy clats. All of them, they suck pussy with a jab. Like the one that sexually abused you. You think I'm your mommy. Your useless mothers, that their independence belong to your not men enough, weak-ass, terroristic, Red Bull drinking father that married children to control their women like animals. If they don't wear a hijab, they even kill their wives. Your mothers, they sexually abuse me, one of them too, with hijab. All your women, they eat pussy with hijab. They are pedophiles in disguise. They are pussy-eating clats with fucking hijab on their head. So like I was saying, these people, this woman, she told me she tried these prostitutes that I used to be friends with, and all my prostitutes ladies out there, I want you to take care of yourself. Like I was trying to tell you people to change. Change is not a good thing. I've never sold myself, but it does not make me better than you in any way, as long as you are a divine woman. I know a lot of you have situations that led you to do those kind of things. Try and change for the better, so that your children and the younger ones around you will know how to live better. Because this sick human race, they want everybody to be put in different categories. Maybe I will not even be surprised that a lot of these prostitute women out there, this is your manipulation. You make them become prostitutes, and when they get stigmatized with this, see, it's a disease that when you get stigmatized with this, sometimes to free yourself from it, you can't. Especially these ones that all these diddler, maribu, Muslim people, they use their voodoo to turn your head upside down. You will not know what you are doing again. These child marriers, I'm telling you, they came to try me. Even one of their women confessed to me. Look at them, their order is already here. Child marriers. So Boni Sekita, you people that dog fuck in your ass. I know a lot of your men, they have wives and children. All of them, they are all pussy clats. They suck pussy for a living. All of them, they fuck trans. They even have trans as friends. Men with wives and children in the back room. Nobody knows. If I open my mouth, this earth will just explode. So like I was saying, let me finish my audio. So this lady that adopted this black girl off of the street when nobody was there to help her. Me, I was even trying to help her to stop drugging, because I tell them I've never drugged before. I know all of you look up to me. You know, I don't drug, I don't drink, I drink little. I even started drinking little percentage of alcohol here in Germany. 2%, 2.5 is what I get to, and I drink the bottle at least four to or above times. So nobody can call me a drunkard like you try to portray me. I'm perfect. I know you evil doers in this pedo shit, you are not. This is why you are pained, you are uncomfortable. It's none of my business. So in trying to actually help this lady, she revealed to me a lot of things. So why am I saying this? I'm trying to tell you that you've sent different people around me. You sent drug dealers. I made a lot of them change. You sent drug eaters. It's not drug takers. They were eating drugs. If you see them, their mothers will stop me on the street. Adora, please help me talk to my daughter now. She's your friend. She's like your sister. And you talk to your sister. You see, you always look amazing. You don't drink. You don't drug. Look at your sister. Look at. I say, I drink little alcohol because biologically you need a little alcohol in your body. But I don't drug. I don't smoke. I'm not into all of that. I talk to them every day. They don't listen to me. I can't keep myself. I tell them. And I always, like I said before, I warn all of them. I say, don't bring your... I didn't spit for you before you say I spat for you. But if it fits you, wait. But don't, I'm not your mommy. Don't laugh in my video, in my audio. As I was saying, so you evil human race. I know my perfection is your miserability. my independence, my self-validation, my self-love that you don't have is your doomness, but it's none of my business. I'm not your mommy. I've been doing things your entire human race have not done a drop off for your entire human beings on this earth, only to come and find out that the people I've been loving with all my heart, common ordinary politeness, you say is flirting. Common ordinary, this is why when I see you with your children jumping on top of your body, your dog jumping on top of you, I also think it's flirting. I also think you believe they are flirting with you because you don't know anything that is pure politeness, agape love, agape likeness. Nothing like that exists. Everything. So when I see you also, as long as you are into this pedophilia, directly or indirectly, when I see you, or I want you to know that I also see you as your child fucker, your dog fucker. Because if you say you love your children and you are going to predate other people directly or indirectly, claiming you are loving them, you do the same thing with your children. You love them to fuck them, to want to fuck them. You love them to want to have something sexual with them too. Because if you can do it to a stranger, you can do it to your children. If you can do it to a stranger, you can do it to your animals. I don't give a fuck about. See, if you people think you want to be dirty talking, you want to be trash talking, go and ask people. I bully bullies. I will take you down and your self-esteem will never leave 6 feet. No therapy can cure you. See, this time I'm making sure I'm bending necks and I'm standing on them. You don't know me. I will come and find out that you will put me in this position, hold me. Human beings that cannot give me oxygen. You were sending drug addicts to my space, ex-convicts. I helped them change and remain changed. You were sending drug pusher. I was telling them to change. You were sending drug addicts. I was preaching changes to them. You were fucking sending Olosho, escort, prostitute. See, everything, I dodge all of them. This is what they use all of you to do. Some people became suicidal around me, depressed. Everybody, I was there for them. You tried to put me in one box or the other. I did not fall. You started telling people to tell me to just marry since I couldn't find a job, or my Michelin star job, or my restaurant job. You took all away from me. You thought I was not going to do other jobs to be able to get my unbefisted of my European permanent permit to stay. What did I do? I washed toilet. I took care of anorexic children, and I took care of people with blood issue to get my motherfucking permanent European permit to stay. Nobody gave it to me. They were shocked that she could wake up because they made sure they make the job very early. They wanted to see that if I would be frustrated and say, it's too early, I can't work this kind of fuck, I want to give up, maybe I should just marry. Because they were using this marriage rubbish, peer pressure. Peer pressure. Especially that bastardora. Useless Jezebel ex-biological mother, useless child trafficker. Oh, you met her married. Oh, you met her this. Oh, you met her that. At a point, I now know that it was not just the pressure of what she was saying. They also added some spiritual powers to it. And it was not just one kind of spiritual power, let me tell you. I want people to know that I'm very, very aware that you went to the highest level with this manipulation. And this is why I'm on the highest level of the repercussion towards you people for the next 58 years. You went to the highest level in this manipulation on me, especially 2019/2021. But you see that 2019-2020, it was the highest of the highest. You went with the highest level of manipulation through not just this your predating, stalking, manipulation. You also used your 5G power with your Maribu power, with your voodoo power, with your white magic power put together to break me into zero. So now I'm aware. This is why the repercussion that is coming from for you all for the next 58 years, sorry, we've removed one already, is going to be on the highest level as well. What did I say? It's going to be on the highest level as well. You see my no. You see all this your power you put together to try me. I will be waiting for those power to come and make me change my mind. I, Adora, I will be waiting for that powers, or for those powers, sorry, to change my divine mind. Mbatosu, a whole me that gave your human race what nobody gave you. A whole me that was there when nobody was there for none of you, directly or indirectly. Since I was a child, when I eat for the whole children on this earth, directly and indirectly. I cry for on behalf of everybody on this earth. I weep, I suffer, I was pained on behalf of everybody. Then I will not come and find out that the human beings I have loved with all my heart for 30 years till now, they've been raping, abusing, molesting, assaulting me, giving me homelessness abuse, hunger abuse, and financial abuse. Because I've told you, the only quack power you have is your financial abuse quack power. Because you know when you take people's finances from them, when innocent, independent people, when you take their finances from them, you know that is all. They cannot have a home, they can't have a house. When you don't have a job, you cannot own your own house. You cannot pay your house rent. You cannot buy your food. Why you are homeless? Hey, hold me. If I ever forgive your human race, may I not die well. You don't know me. If I, Adora, forgive, I know there are still few 1% good people out there. The good people, they know me, even from afar, from outside my boundary. They respect me. They will enjoy me from afar. I'm not obligated to have anybody in my life. You have 8 billion people on the surface of this earth. What is your problem? You don't have self-respect. You don't have self-dignity. If you are that good, why are you running after my own grace? Why are you running after me? There are good people out there, so go to them. Then if you are that good, you will know how to be good enough to respect yourself and respect other people that don't want you in their life with your self-dignity. But you don't have it, which means you are not good like you claim to be. Me, I know people that are good, that know that we will never be friends again. They respect me. From afar, they respect me. There are even some that were purposely just evicting me. Me, I was beginning to wonder, why are they evicting me? Why is this person not wanting? It was later I now realized, because they did not want me to come to their, because they know me very well. That if I had gone to their space, maybe we were able to meet again after I came back, especially from Paris to Italy to take my document that you sent people to come and steal. Because they know that if we had had any dinner together or met together and they did this Arab among that police that raped me 2 times did before and after they raped me, where everybody was still doing it like you are doing it now. They knew or they know we would have never spoken again. I will give them middle finger. I will cut them off my life forever. This is why they made sure they respected me the way I have always respected them. I was forcing. You said we should go to dinner. I told you, I came back. I said, let's go for dinner. Let's make dinner. You said, okay. Now they postpone. Change. Because they were evicting. Because the same way me, myself, I evicted certain people too. But I won't be talking to anyone. They know we are not quarreling. As a matter of fact, you didn't Arab among the lesbians that did lie in my space. I didn't see you do it. So from afar, I will still continue to respect you. Just that I don't want to be talked to. I don't want to talk to. Everybody in my past, let's just be past there. From afar, we will still be this respectful people, respectful being from our hearts towards ourselves, from far away. So if there are people like this that are respecting my boundary, my decision, the rest of you must align until you become oxygen for me. Because if you are really a good person like you claim, you will not be around looking for another person's grace to attach your dismantled, damaged self to. You will not be behind a predating stalking game of manipulation, claiming you are looking for somebody, you are a good person. You are a miserable person. Only miserable people put themselves into this kind of shit. to be using people's sanity, to be looking for a way to attach themselves to people's graces, to people's light that you don't have. You say you are a good person. If you are that good, you will not be a rejected entity. The only people that want you are miserable people. You don't want misery. It's not. See, let me tell you, light and darkness. Light and darkness can never ever work together. Can never work together. See, I don't know how to put it. Let me look for how to put it again. Good and bad can never work together. Can never. It is possible that you see the good in me. You recognize it. Evil people, bad people always recognize good in people. Evil people always recognize the good in people, then they go there to want to attach themselves to it or to deem it. This is what evil people do. So me, I'm telling you, if you are involved in this pedophilia directly or indirectly, and you think you are attracted to me, you are not attracted to me. You are a crook. You are a thief. To be a stalker predator, a manipulator directly or indirectly, you are a thief. You are a happiness thief. You are a grace thief. You are a goodness thief. Invader, crank, misery looking for company and people's light and grace to attach your dejected, rejected, unwanted, wasted, miserable life to. That is what you are. Because you cannot be a predator and say you are attacked. A predator is a crank person. If you are a predator, you are a stalker, you are crank, you are unwell. You are crank, you are unwell, you are sick. If you can predate an adult, you can predate your brother's kids, your sister's kids, your neighbor's kids. You can predate anybody's child when nobody's there, because when Konji owe you your sexual urges, you don't have anybody to place it on. If a child is there, they are the next available child or animal, you are doing it to them. You humans, you fuck monkeys, you fuck dog, you fuck cat, you fuck rat, you fuck everything on this. The only thing you've not been able to fuck now is insects, because they are too tiny, they are too minuscule for you. If they were actually big as animal, you would have fucked insects already. Come on. Accept your crown of pedophilia now. It's 2025. We all know what is going on. Nobody is a fool anymore. Nobody is a fool. Me, I've never been a fool. It's just that I was just really, really hoping that human race was going to get better. Even if you ask people that have known me 15, 20 years ago, I used to tell them that the direction human race is going, it is going to get to a position of no return and no repair. This is what we are now. Just that I was hoping, even with saying all those things, I was still hoping that things could change. Yet it did not. But it's none of my business. I'm nobody's mommy. See, you see, I'm saying it, I'm laughing and smiling. I'm nobody's mommy. This is the highest. See, when I wake up in the morning, I look to my left, my right. Even in this homeless shelter I'm sleeping, we sleep on chair. Very, very big chair. You sleep, they give you crates to put your leg, and they give you a very nice heavy blanket to put to cover your body with. When I wake up every morning, even when I stand maybe on the street or at the what do they call it, on the street anyway, I never ever see the day gets done and I'm not happy for the fact that I don't have no responsibility of any human beast in my life, any child, any adult in my life for the rest of my life. Just like when that bastard useless crank Michael Chimeze rapist that raped his auntie that is that was peeing and sheen and menstruating on her body told me to stop cooking our food together. To stop cooking our food together. I was the happiest person. I know how many times I will ask my uncles, my auntie, my brothers, my friends, when are you getting a girlfriend? When are you getting... Because I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to live my life alone. I'm tired. I'm tired. Since 3 years old, no childhood. At 3, I was teaching my adults around me how to read and write. No childhood. So when I wake up every day, I'm very, very happy for the fact that I will never be having the responsibility of no motherfucker. See, insects. I don't want to wake up in the morning and be saying, insect, have you eaten? Have you drunk? Or I will go to the supermarket, I will shop for myself an insect. For what? And I don't want anybody to do it for me. So what I'm saying is, if you are that good, why are you still searching? Because the people that want you, you don't want them. You don't want miserable people like you. You don't want stalker, predator, bloodline like you. You are looking for me, a graced me, a divine me that your mother can never attain. Your disgusting, graceless, useless, crank mothers, granny, sister, aunties, bloodline can never attain. You are looking for me. Say that bullshit to my face direct. You see me, I talk to people that I don't know when I feel like. If they are not giving me stalker, predator vibe, I say hi to you. I talk, I hold little this conversation. But for you to think maybe I'm saying hi to you is a flirt, me, I'm not surprised now. You do that with your children. You think you are the only one that can trash talk. I see you as trashes too. Because if you think me talking to you and being polite to you means flirting, this is what you do to your mother, your children, your uncles, your dogs, your animals. You are the same thing. So you will not bring that bullshit around me. You won't try it. So I've told everybody, you see this pedophilia? Me, I will be watching you and your bloodline go down in it for the next 58 years. I will watch all of you go down in your pedophilia for the next 58 years. If you say you are a crank, you say you are attracted to me, I've told you, you are attracted to your deathbed. You are attracted to your calamity and agony. You are attracted to your doomness. You see this generational pedophilia that runs in the blood of your mother and father and uncle and auntie and your bloodline that nobody has ever punished you for. You have come to take the punishment. That is what you are attracted to. Your death, your nemesis, your calamity and agony, your karma, your doomness, your backwardness, your no light, your no love, your no joy within you is what you are attracted to, not me. Be warned. Be fucking warned. In the life of Adora, my life, nobody wants nobody. No, I don't need nobody. You are not needed. Tell your people to leave my 9-to-5 jobs alone. Tell them my waitress job, my 9-to-5 job, my waitress, my shop assistant. Tell all my job. Tell them to leave. I will not be your star. I will not be your children, your bastard offsprings. If what you are doing to me is good, me, I wish it back to all of you. Your bastard offsprings, they have blood in their vein. I want them to be raped from the age of 1 year old plus, like you did to me, to make them your stars. Like you are still doing to me. Up to a couple of months ago, you sexually abused me also. Above 10 times before I left your Berlin. Like you did to me in your Africa. I've said it almost 100 uncountable times. You do them to your bastard offsprings to make them your stars, to make them your celebrities, to make them your idols, to make them your princesses, to make them your fucking queens, to make them your fucking mentors, to make them your coaches, to make them your whatsoever, to make them your partner, to make them your escorts, to make them your dog fuckers, to make them your mothers, to make them your babysitter, to make them your emotional sitters, to make them whatsoever you all wish for, to make them your friends, to make them your collaborator that we collab with you in your music, your fashion, your art, your film, your whatsoever lies you all put together, your bastard offsprings you will be using, not me. So back to the beginning of this video, because I'm getting closer to the homeless shelter. When you are on the street opening door, thinking I am crazy, I'm sick, I'm mad, I'm idiot, I will be coming on the street. Pervert will just open door. So as you now open the door, what are you? Then you have, I'm aware all of you with your CCTV camera. You are always there. You are watching what will happen. Did I bet? Ha. Please now, did I bet? My children will not experience this now. The children of the people that will listen to me will also not experience this. They will be in paradise laughing at all of you and your bloodline. Being recycled from one predator, stalker, molester, manipulator, Arab, Amanda, Les Buddha, Dilla. That will be fucking dogs with your kids from generations to generations. Did I bet? I'm a homemade. I will be passing on the street. These pedophiles, men and women, the worst part of it is that women join them. Women are this part of their pimps. They are either their sisters that are tired, they want to hand over responsibility, or their mother that are tired, they want to hand over the responsibility, or their friends, or their daughters, or their paid smear campaign. We join these men to be predating your fellow woman. Then tomorrow you will say it's a man's word. See, tell yourself the truth now. I will be walking on the street. This pervert will open door. They will even use their heads to do sign on their eyes like enter inside. Me! You blacks. You see what you have caused? You see what you have caused? They hold me. You are out there behind scene. You don't come to play the pedophile game with them. You send your colonial masters. They are not also your smack. This is why I call you colonizers in reverse. A lot of this shit, these colonial masters, white, Arabic, and Asiatic, do around me. You black, useless billionaire, millionaire, rich for nothing, with your black Africa like dustbin, trench, with all the cars and mansions you have there. Inside trench is still where you are. That is where you will perish. And let me tell you, even if they now make that your Africa, the finest place on the surface of this earth, my dead body is not coming there. Come and make it happen. A land where you raped me above 30 times like your white Arabic Asiatic have raped and molested me in your Western world. My leg is not stepping there. Come and make it happen. You're all there behind scene. You watch. You pretend. You send your colonial to come and be pedo talking, pedo clowning, pedo doing the job for you. You think I'm not aware? You are no longer bold enough to come and be playing your games in person. You send your colonials, which means you are not only doing black on black crimes with your people like you do worldwide, you are now colonizers in reverse. Now let me tell you, they will be the ones speaking for you, because on top of your head they will stand for the rest of your lives unless you repair this earth. You are not special. You are not special. You are equal to your colonizers. I'm looking at all of you. Did I bet? Did you see me fall into your trap? No. These pedophiles will be opening doors. I'm not their mother that are dog suckers, dog fuckers, or you people's black mothers that are dog fuckers, dog suckers, like you do worldwide together with yourself. They will open door for me. They will even use their head to be doing sign for me to enter. Women. Tomorrow you will say it's a man's word. Then the black women, all of you are behind the scenes. You are watching and pretending. Echi, you say it is a man's word. But the men, you are the one that are their co-pimps, their co-stalkers, their co-predators. Did I bet? Did I fucking bet? Hey, homie. Today, close to this commercial center where I even stood. Close to the commercial center where I sat down just now. They just openly you are mad, inshallah kill you there. Your mama no a dog prick sucker. As I'm talking, this woman just opened up both here near close to the homeless shelter, away from the homeless shelter a little bit away. Also today at that place where I slept, the same thing they did. They just opened the door. The woman was doing like, women, you will join them. I'm not the mother of your sons. I didn't bet anybody. As long as you didn't come out from my pussy, I'm not your mommy, I'm not your therapist, I don't know you. That's your pedo infatuation. Say it to my face direct. If you want to die with the pedophile games that you are all playing worldwide, fuck around and find out. Try me. Fucking try me. So me, I'm just saying my own. Anybody that wants to be pretending, pretend very well. So when you are doing those opening doors, I want you to know they've been doing it even a long time ago. I've been seeing this since 30 years. I've had a couple of aunties that were adopted, which means yes. It's not adoption of adopting somebody, like adopt and kidnap is what I mean. Let me speak lesser English because people will not understand. They kidnap her. With this, the same pedophilia. It is later I came to know, when I realized what people were doing to me, that you have been doing this a long time ago with all of my aunties. So I'm telling everybody that I've known, including you useless celebrity that I no longer give a fuck about, all of you. When I'm done dealing with the black ones amongst you, these useless strangers on the street that think it is me, you people will be using to do this rubbish, you will learn. In the meantime, I've gotten to the homeless shelter. Let me just pause this audio. If it's going to save, it's save. If it's if I can continue it another day, I continue it. So I just wanted to be clear with every one of you. If you want to continue to try me. But until you have things that can give me oxygen as a justification for 30 years rape, sexual abuse and assault, You see me, I will not forgive nobody. I will not forget. Me forgiving you means I am a cohort to your to your pedophilia, and I'm not. There are people that are dead because of this bullshit. There are people I suffered on their behalf because of this bullshit, and it will not go in vain. And there are people on this earth that must not re-experience this bullshit. You are in my past. You are in the hands of nemesis. Your bloodlines will testify. We testify. They will be used by white, Arabic, Asiatic, black men and women, stalker, predator, Arab, Amon, Ales, Buddha, Anna, Didla, to be fucked, sucked, passed around in your church, mosque, Buddhist, Indus center where you do your pedo shit as well, in your entertainment industry, in your job industry, everywhere. You know you are everywhere. Your bloodlines will testify. The ones that will be able to disintoxicate themselves, good luck for them. But I will never say your bloodline will not go down. They will go down woefully. Because if it is sweet for you to do it to other people, put up the same energy. So, because you cannot be carrying your own like eggs and be using the sanity of other people. It does not work like that when it comes to a divinity like me. With that being said, the word is enough for the wise. Those that have ears, let them hear. Before I go, so there was even I was also aware that in places where I work, like I was saying, where you people were saying trying to push me into this bullshit, I knew a lot of footballers. See, I was aware. There were prince. There was even a prince that came in disguise at Lidl, where I worked in the supermarket, to be claiming he was a worker. If you see somebody that has never passed through hunger, abuse, any kind of abuse or suffering, if you don't recognize them, me I recognize, because I've lived both life. I've told you before. Both life. Your rich and miserable story cannot impress the shadow of my shit. The same way your poor and miserable life, I've seen all, can't impress nothing, nada. About if I say you're rich, can't, what makes you poor think you can? You are all rejected together. You are the same thing. Birds of the same feathers, flocks together. You are a different group, but the same kind of place. Poor and miserable, rich and miserable. To me, you cannot impress me in any way. I'm not interested. The shadow of my shit don't know you and can never. There was a prince, maybe two. Came to predate me at least. If you see their skin, you will know those people. They have never seen suffer before, but all of them came pretending they were working. Like you have pretenders here everywhere in homeless shelter using homeless people. This is that you are insulting the real homeless people with their shelter. You come here to pretend that you are homeless when you know you are coming to predate your mother. That dog will suck dog break. Then the dog will suck you and suck your mother and your bloodline together. Me, I'm waiting for all of you. Oh, I met my colleague, we became friends, and from there we dated, we became... See, that rubbish, you are not doing it around me. This is why till now I'm still unemployed. Because everywhere I've sent my CV to, and they are surprised in this Scandinavia land, they told me to bring 6 to 20 jobs. I gave them 3 pages. I have about 200 places at least that I've applied for job for. You are seizing my job. You say I won't get job until I agree for a bastard that I did not bet. We shall see. It's been a long time you've been doing this. I will not be that colleague that you are going to attach to another colleague. No. The shadow of my shit will not have anything to do with anybody on the surface of this earth. When it comes to a relationship, what? Hide you back to your mothers. I'm not your mommy. I've done enough for your human race and it must be respected. Nobody wants you. I say I don't even want a friend. No. Come and change it. You will not bring your life near me. It is a no. You have 8 billion people on the surface of this earth. If you are that good, why are you alone? Why are you looking for somebody that don't give a fuck about you? If you are not literally looking for company like I call you, broken elements, unfixable, I will not be the one fixing you. I'm not your mommy. With that being said, let any of you try me. Me, I've been observing you the same way you think you have been predating me. I've been watching and monitoring all of you. 58 more years to go.